Frontier Airlines Part 2. Yes, I probably procrastinated a lot on this. I may have not. Don't worry about that. But anyways, it's time to start Part 2 of today's video of Frontier Airlines by a 15-year-old who tried to make this as funny as possible. Anyways, it is time to get to the airport, which was a 15 and 20-minute drive from Cancun from the main hotel area from the airport. Unlike Dallas, it took me almost 45 minutes to an hour. I would say the scenery is pretty okay. Anyways, we're heading to Terminal 4, one of 3 terminals at the airport. Alright, first intro. Don't worry about you wearing 2 hats. Welcome to part 2 of this video. Today, we're going to fly Frontier Airlines again. This time, we're going back home. Let's do this. Oh yeah,
we're waiting to spend more money on wings.
Once again, just like the first flight, we didn't have any checked bags to do. So all we can do is just check in, go straight to security, which we already did check in from the online section. So we didn't need to do anything. Welcome back. We are at the airport. Today we gotta go through security, and it's like right in front of me, so I gotta stop recording immediately. But let's go through security, and then we'll head to our gate for our Frontier Airlines flight. Alright, we passed security. We are now at the gate. So far it is nothing. It is a sun country. We still gotta wait for our plane. It's about to arrive, but this plane is taking a little while, so there's a chance we could be delayed. Who knows? But anyways, we'll figure that out later, but it's still. We have check on. So we came into the airport and got out of security in like 10 minutes. That's pretty quick. We got you guys safe, especially for US airports. Anyways, it's now time to wait for our flight. Anyways, it was time to go plane spotting, which of course is my normal thing. And I also got this. I have no idea, but that Copa American plane was not be able to see by me because of that damn smoke. But anyways, more plane spotting, obviously. This Air Transat A321-200. And then eventually, I saw my own plane land. And y'all, this is good. That just landed. This could be the one that takes us to back home in Dallas. Eventually, it was time to board our flight. So let's go on board. N312FR to go on our flight to Dallas. And we're boarding.
Isaac, the U.S. is going to the World Cup final.
I don't mind. Oh, yes. But I would prefer.
It did take a while for our plane to leave, so we did end up leaving around 15 to 20 minutes late from original departure time. But anyways, it was now time to taxi our way and head to the runway to leave Cancun, Mexico. Other than the people in the background, it was a pretty good takeoff, I would say that for sure. Anyways, it was time to check the seat around it, so hopefully the tray table from last time did not traumatize me this time. I would say the seat is again terrible. I would say now, taking a look at the tray table, ooh, look, it's clean. Perfect. Anyways, looking below the seat, you see the storage section. You could see the menu and the aircraft. This time it was made in France. I don't know if that's good or not, despite the riot stuff. But anyways, about that, other than that, I would say that this was a pretty good plane. We decided to not get anything for food or drink because Isaac was asleep and we couldn't take cash. And me and my brother do not have Apple Pay or anything similar to that. I slept for around 30 minutes, and when I woke up, we were already on our way to approach to Dallas in the cloudy skies of DFW. Just like the last flight, I would say it's a pretty good flight if you're prepared. If you don't get prepared, like Netflix, you would be pretty bored, I would say. No movies or anything, but for the price, I would say it's a pretty good airline. The only complaint for this airline mainly has been with customer service, which is really only when your flight is delayed. Well, sometimes they would fakely overcharge you for even though you really did not have a smaller bag, but that usually happened before they got rid of that bonus thingy. Unfortunately for us, there was no room to park yet, so we had to wait for around 10 to 20 minutes to get a gate and park there. And here comes the weird part, and probably the most funny part. For some reason, they like to get everything incorrect, get airlines that don't even come here. And then they say that you can go to Mexico City from Qatar Airways. How does that work? We'll never know.
Alright, grabbed. We got out of customs and now we are out in the parking lot. Like I do gotta say, these two flights of Frontier have been interesting. I've had a pretty good vacation. An extremely exciting one. Done a lot of new things. Tried a lot of food. But yet, that's Cancun once again. So with that, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all later. Remember, fly. Flying is fun.